to 2007. In the National Assembly, he served as chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Education in the 9th Parliament, and in the 11th Parliament, he was again entrusted with the same role as chairperson of the Senate Standing Committee on Education. The late Senator Karaba also served as a member of the Committee on Delegated Legislation and the Joint Committee on Parliamentary Broadcasting and Library in the 11th Parliament. On behalf of senators and the entire staff of the Senate, and indeed on my own behalf, I take this opportunity to convey our heartfelt condolences to the family of the late Senator Daniel Karaba, the people of Kirinyaga County, and all his friends during this very most difficult moment. The Parliament of Kenya and the nation at large has indeed lost a diligent and selfless leader who consistently championed the interests of the people of Kirinyaga County and the welfare of teachers in Kenya. Honorable Senators, in honor of our departed colleague, I now request that in the usual tradition, we all stand and observe a minute of silence. Thank you. May the soul of the late Daniel Karaba rest in eternal peace. I thank you. Now I will allow those senators wishing to say a word or two in memory of a departed brother. If you get a moment to speak, kindly do so in not more than 3 minutes. Honorable Wamatinga.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to pass my message of condolences to the family and people of Kirinyaga at large for losing a gallant soul of Honorable Senator Karaba. Indeed, Mr. Speaker, I had an opportunity of interacting with the late Senator during the time of the late Governor Derito Gachagua. He is, and he made an impression of somebody who had a deep understanding of devolution, deep commitment of where devolution needs to take us. And he was, Mr. Speaker, one of those who advocated formation of regional economic bloc so that it would make economic sense from the south counties we had around Mount Kenya. Mr. Speaker, it is in such a sad moment that we are forced to ask ourselves, when our time comes, and it will come for every one of us, what will be said about us? Mr. Speaker, it gives me a lot of inspiration to know that indeed there are readers who come into this house fully committed to serve and leave a huge footprint of what devolution needs to be to us as a country, as counties, and most important, Mr. Speaker, as communities. And therefore, it is with this spirit, Mr. Speaker, that I stand up to pass my message of condolences to the family. May God grant them peace of mind and solitude to overcome these difficult moments. To the people of Kirinyaga, it is indeed a sad moment that we've lost one of our great sons, but to us who have the responsibility of leadership, Mr. Speaker, it is a time to do a deeper soul searching on the impact that we want to leave when our day comes. I therefore want to pass my message of condolences on my behalf and on behalf of the residents of Nyeri County and indeed the whole Mulima region. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Kenywa.
Asante Bwana Spika kunipa fursa hii. Kuanzia mwanzo nataka kusema ya kwamba kwa niaba ya watu wa Laikipia na niaba yangu mwenyewe nataka kuleta risala za rambirambi kwa familia ya mwenda zake Karaba na vile vile watu wa Kirinyaga kwa kumpoteza kiongozi ambaye nilimfahamu kwanza akiwa kama kiongozi wa walimu. Bwana Spika, huyu ni kiongozi ambaye alijulikana, kwanza alikuwa mnyenyekevu, mtu ambaye atakumbukwa kwa mambo ya elimu. Alitilia mambo ya elimu mbele na vile vile kujitolea mhanga kuweza kufanya elimu kuwa ikiendelea katika gatuzi ya Kirinyaga, na si huko peke yake, sehemu zote ambazo alitembelea. Bwana Spika, tumempoteza kiongozi ambaye alikuwa ananyenyekea. Bwana Spika, Senator Karaba kwa maisha yake yote amekuwa ni mtumishi wa wananchi wa Kirinyaga na mtumishi wa Kenya. Kwa hivyo Bwana Spika, ikumbukwe ya kwamba huyu kiongozi yeye amekuwa mstari wa mbele, si tu kwa mambo ya elimu Bwana Spika, lakini ni kufanya gatuzi ya Kirinyaga iweze kujulikana kila mahali. Bwana Spika, nakumbuka akiwa katika seneti hii alikuwa mwenyekiti wa elimu, kwa sababu kwa mambo ya elimu alikuwa amejitolea, aliyafahamu, na vile vile Bwana Spika, sisi watu wa Laikipia tutamkumbuka kwa sababu namkumbuka mara si moja akitembelea katika gatuzi yetu ya Laikipia akiangalia mambo ya masomo. Kwa hivyo vile ambavyo ningependa kusema Bwana Spika ni Mungu ailaze roho yake anakolaza wema. Asante Bwana Spika.
Senator Newt.
Bwana Spika, nikubalie na mimi leo hii nitumie Kiswahili katika kueleza masuala yangu, na niseme kwamba nataka nitumie risala ya rambi rabi kwa mwenda zake.
Risala za.
Naam. Asante Bwana Spika, nilikuwa mwalimu wa Kiswahili lakini nimekaa kwa miaka kadhaa kabla ya kukizungumza. Na kwa hivyo Bwana Spika, nataka niseme kwamba tumempoteza kiongozi wa maana sana. Bwana Spika, gatuzi la Kirinyaga ni jirani ya gatuzi la Murang'a, na kwa hivyo hapa tumempoteza jirani. Na si hayo tu Bwana Spika, Bwana Karaba ama Senator Karaba alikuwa ni mwalimu kama mimi, na kwa hivyo tulio sawa ama tunashabiana naye kidogo. Na kwa hivyo na tena akawa ni mwenyekiti wa kamati ya elimu katika bunge hili, jukumu ambalo nilikuwa nimelichukua Bwana Spika kabla ya kutimuliwa bila sababu. Lakini Bwana Spika, nashukuru kwamba niliweza kuhudumu katika kamati hiyo kwa hiyo miaka miwili, na kwa hivyo Bwana Spika, tumempoteza kiongozi wa maana Bwana Spika, lakini ni lazima tuseme kwamba tunashukuru Mungu kwa miaka hiyo 78 ambayo Mwenyezi Mungu alimpatia Senator Karaba. Mimi wacha niseme kwamba hata nimeshangaa na nikashtuka kusikia kwamba alikuwa amefikisha umri huo, na kwa hivyo hata jamii yake inapomwomboleza, lakini wanayo sababu ya kumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa miaka hiyo 78 aliyoweza kuishi katika ulimwengu huu. Na mwisho basi Bwana Spika, niseme kwamba Senator Karaba aliweza kufanya mambo ambayo si walimu wengi wanaweza kufanya. Akawa ni mwalimu, akawa ni mwalimu mkuu, akawa ni mbunge katika bunge la kitaifa, na akaweza kuwa seneta. Na kwa hivyo mimi naweza kusema pamoja na wengine, na Mwenyezi Mungu amlaze mahali pema peponi. Asante Bwana Spika kwa kunipa fursa hiyo.
Senator Kisanga.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the great people of Elgeyo-Marakwet County, I want to take this opportunity to convey their condolences on the passing on of the former senator for Kirinyaga, Karaba, who was elected 2002 as a member of Parliament, National Assembly, and then 2013 came to this house in the first Senate and served for 5 years. I knew him because I was in National Assembly at the same time between 2013 and 2017. We knew him as diligent, hardworking, who rose as a classroom teacher all the way to become a principal, a deputy principal, and the principal of our national school, Kakuma High School, which we all knew in those olden days as a serious school that to ensure that several students went to the university to do professional courses. Honorable Speaker, this is a man who has risen from very low until basically what we can say is self-actualization, because when you rise from a classroom teacher, deputy senior principal, and then eventually a member of parliament for 10 years, he had achieved. Honorable Speaker, we want to condole with their family, pray for them, that the Almighty Lord God give them peace, strength during this difficult time, and eventually also accept that it is God's will, that he has lived up to 78 years. You know, the Bible says that, you know, the age of a man is 78. If you are strong, God may add you another 10 or 20. But for him, he was lucky to get additional 8 years. May his soul rest in eternal peace.
Senator Mundigi.
Asante Bwana Spika kwa kunipa nafasi niweze kuchangia na kuleta pole zangu na za watu wa Embu County kwa senator ambaye wa zamani wa Kirinyaga County. Ni pole sana kwa familia na watu wa Kirinyaga. Bwana Karaba, watu wengi walikuwa wanamjua wakati alikuwa mwalimu na pia mwalimu mkuu, na ile kazi alikuwa anafanya katika Kirinyaga County na ikamwezesha kuwa kuchaguliwa kama mbunge wa Kirinyaga na pia senator wa Kirinyaga County. Kwa hivyo ningesema ni vizuri kila mara wakati tumechaguliwa tuwe tukifanya kazi kulingana njia ile nafaa, na hiyo kitu Karaba alikuwa nafanya ilifanya anjulikane katika mlima, kwa sababu alikuwa senator wa Kirinyaga na sisi tukiwa watu wa Embu County tulikuwa najua yale alikuwa natenda akiwa senator wa Kirinyaga, na tukajua wakati huo masenator wengine wakuwa naongea na huyu senator ambaye ni wa Kirinyaga alikuwa anafanya kazi inafaa. Kwa hiyo ningeomba watu wa Kirinyaga ni pole sana, wacha huyo senator wa zamani aende salama, na tunajua ni sisi tutamfuata, sio yeye atarudi. Kwa hiyo ningesema pole sana kwa watu wa Kirinyaga. Bwana Spika, nikimalizia ningetaka kuongea kidogo tu kuhusu senator wa Murang'a ambaye amesema anjui kwa nini alitimuliwa akiwa mwenyekiti wa elimu. Nasema kitu ya kwanza nataka nimkumbushe aliyetu hapa na Kenya Kwanza ama UNDA, na pandaye alikataa mambo ya UNDA akaenda akaungana na chama ingine ya DCP, na hiyo ndio ilifanya aweze kutemelewa nje. Asante Bwana Spika.
Senator Mundigi, withdraw your last statement. Senator Mundigi. Senator Mundigi. Senator wa Embu. Ama nizungumze Kiswahili?
Nikizungumza Kiswahili Bwana Spika, ndio nielewe.
Order. Senator Mundigi, umekosa nidhamu katika matamshi yako ya mwisho. Kwa hivyo na kushurutisha utoe matamshi yale na umuombe msamaha mwenzako Senator Nyutu.
Asante Bwana Spika, nimesema pole kwa senator wa Murang'a lakini amesikia.
Order. Order, order. Order, honorable senators. Senator wa Embu, hivyo sivyo msamaha unavyoombwa. Tafadhali simama tena na uombe msamaha bila kuweka kibwagizo.
Bwana Spika, naomba msamaha wa senator wa Murang'a lakini anjui alitolewa.
Senator Mundigi. Senator Mundigi, I will refer you to Standing Order 122. And I'm going to read it to you so that should the consequences follow you, you don't have to blame the chair. Standing Order 122, gross disorderly conduct. A senator commits an act of gross disorderly conduct if the senator defies a ruling or direction of the Speaker or chairperson of the committee. Senator wa Embu, nikitafsiri hii kanuni ya kudumu kwa Kiswahili ni kwamba senator akipatiwa agizo na Speaker na asipolitilia maanani lile agizo, basi atakuwa Senator Fernandi. The chair is speaking. Be attentive. So, Senator wa Embu, nitakupotea muda mwingine wa kuomba msamaha bila kuendeleza mambo ambayo haiingiliani na msamaha. Bila hivyo itabidi ni kuamuru utoke nje ya bunge. Endelea.
Asante Bwana Spika, nimeomba msamaha kwa Senator wa Murang'a.
Asante. Senator Boni.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I stand to mourn the Senator of Kirinyaga, former, my brother, my friend, my colleague in the National Assembly, and my colleague in this Senate for many years. Mr. Speaker, Senator Karaba joined Parliament on the same day in the year of change in 2002 with me. And we served diligently. He was a great member of Parliament. But unfortunately, after 5 years, Senator Karaba lost his seat. He went on and petitioned against Honorable John Ngata, and he actually won the petition. So when he went back to Kirinyaga Central to seek a re-election, I had the honor...
Senator Newton, you're out of order.
Mr. Speaker, I had the honor of joining him in his by-election campaign.
Senator Boni, just take your seat. Senator Newton, I will refer you to Standing Order 117. No senator shall pass between the chair and any senator who is speaking. That is exactly what you've done today. You're out of order, and I'll give you your first caution for the day. Conclude, Senator Boni.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I had the honor in 2011 to join him when he was seeking his re-election in the by-election, together with the Honorable Mother Karua. I discovered that Kirinyaga Central was very beautiful. And Mr. Speaker, I found that the late senator indeed had his feet on the ground. He was seriously respected. He had made his contribution. And even when he came on later on, after he lost that by-election to the Senate, he also discharged very well. I want to assure the family that they are in my mind and in our prayers, and we wish that the departed senator has a peaceful rest for eternity. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Wakwabubi. Senator Joyce Korir. Senator Hilary Sigei.
Honorable Speaker, are we speaking, all of us?
You're not speaking. Your time is long gone. Senator Sigei?
How?
Senator Korir, don't push it. I ought to be asking you to leave the chamber. You're on phone when I was calling your name.
Mr. Speaker, Could you please protect me, Mr. Speaker, so that I can speak without interruption by Senator Joyce Korir?
Proceed.
Thank you very much. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity to also pass my message of condolence to the family and the people of Kirinyaga County for the loss of their former senator. Mr. Speaker, on my own behalf and on behalf of the people of Bomet, I never had an opportunity to work with Senator Karaba. I, however, happen to have had a moment to interact with him in an informal session, and I would like to say, Mr. Speaker, he was such a great leader. It was at a moment when I was representing clans in a legal matter where I happened to interact with the late senator, and we have indeed lost a great man, a great leader, and as the people that he represented for a number of years, both in this House and in the National Assembly, and from the testimonies of the colleagues whom he worked with in the National Assembly as well as in this House, that says Senator Dr. Boni Halwale, Senator the late was a leader whom we would all like to emulate. We thank the time that he had in his life to represent the people and serve this nation, and we ask that his soul rests in eternal peace, and the people, his family and the people of Kirinyaga have sufficient grace to mourn their departed leader. Mr. Speaker, I thank you.
Senator Wambua.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I also want to thank you and join my colleagues in passing my condolences to the family of the late Senator Daniel Karaba, Mwalimu, and to the people of Kirinyaga for losing their leader. Mr. Speaker, I may not have had an opportunity to personally interact with Senator Daniel Karaba, but going by history and the literature that I've had opportunity to read about him, the fact that he was elected by the people of Kirinyaga Central for 2 terms as a member of the National Assembly, and then later as a member of the Senate for 1 term. I'm not sure why Charagay is so excited about terms. 1 term, 2 term, I have no idea. Mr. Speaker, we condole with the family, and for the benefit of the people of Kirinyaga, for us in the Mount Kenya South, we have lost a cousin, and we shall stand with the people of Kirinyaga in mourning our cousin, and we will lead the people of Kitui in supporting that family and that community to lay the remains of the late Karaba to rest. May his soul rest in eternal peace, I think.
Senator Veronica Minor.
Honorable Speaker, thank you for the opportunity for me to join my colleagues in sending my deepest condolences to the family of former Senator Honorable Daniel Karaba from Kirinyaga County. He's a person I've had the great opportunity of interacting with, but on social matters, because one of his relatives is married in the same home where I'm married. So I've met him on different occasions. A man in whose spirit brightens up a whole room when he walks in, Honorable Speaker, and a man who, even if he was done with his leadership journey in Parliament, never forgot to make to give very serious views about what he thought on the issues of leadership in the country. And I remember, Honorable Speaker, anytime we met, he would be quick to point out to me issues that I needed to pay very keen attention to. And he would begin his sentence with, Senator, hiyo mambo tafadhali angalia sana. Inaumiza hapa, inaumiza pale. Honorable Speaker, he was a respected leader, a leader of note, a dedicated teacher, a teacher who was so distinctive that he rose to be a principal in one of the good schools in Kenya, and he served with humility and touched many lives. Even after he retired from Parliament, he continued to serve the people of Kirinyaga. And on very many occasions in Murang'a and in Kirinyaga County, I have had an occasion to meet this gentleman, former Senator Daniel Karaba, in those occasions while he was supporting the people who were holding the function. Honorable Speaker, to his family and friends, I offer my deepest condolences both from myself and from my family, and I pray that the God of comfort will grant them the peace and the fortitude they need during this difficult time. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted, and he saves those who are crushed in the spirit. I wish the people of Kirinyaga strength as they mourn the great son of Kirinyaga County, and I pray that his soul will rest in eternal peace, and may his legacy live on. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Senator Mandago.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I join my colleagues to send my deepest condolences to the family of the late Senator Karaba, the former Senator of Kirinyaga County, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, Senator Karaba was a very diligent leader, and I met Senator Karaba when he was still a teacher and also who served with us in Teacher Service Commission, and later as the Senator for Kirinyaga, Honorable Speaker, during the first term of devolution. Senator Karaba, what I can remember him on is his distinguished knowledge on cooperatives management, Honorable Speaker. In our county, we all remember that MUSCO has been a cooperative society that has been under trouble for many years. But Senator Karaba was among the very first senators to understand the problem that MUSCO was facing and invited us to a meeting and even visited us in the county then, Honorable Speaker, to try and address and sort the matters that were bedeviling MUSCO. I therefore, on behalf of the people of Uasin Gishu County, wish to send our deepest condolences to the family and the people of Kirinyaga for the loss of such a great leader. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Before I ask the clerk to call the next order, allow me to pass this. Senator for Kilifi, kindly be settled. Honorable Senators, as you may recall, during the morning sitting of the Senate, held on Wednesday, 18th of March 2026, the Senator for Uasin Gishu County, the Honorable Senator Jackson Mandago, EGH MP, rose on a point of order pursuant to Standing Order 105, bringing to the attention of the Speaker a statement made by the Senator for Marsabit County, Senator Mohamed Chute, CBS MP, while asking a supplementary question to the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry for Roads and Transport. In the point of order, Senator Mandago MP sought the intervention of the Speaker to require that Senator Mohamed Chute MP do substantiate the following statement, and I quote: "The Rironi-Mau Summit, which is 175 kilometers, it is costing Kenya shillings 200 billion. There is the Ouagadougou-Boko Road in Burkina Faso, which is 332 kilometers, costing 46 billion shillings. Now, honorable senators, as you're aware, Standing Order 105 states as follows: a senator shall be responsible for the accuracy of any facts that the senator alleges to be true and may be required to substantiate any such facts instantly. If a senator has sufficient reason to convince the Speaker that the senator is unable to substantiate the allegation instantly, the Speaker shall require that such senator substantiates the allegations not later than the next sitting day, failure to which the senator shall be deemed to be disorderly within the meaning of Standing Order 121, disorderly conduct, unless the senator withdraws the allegations and gives a suitable apology if the Speaker so requires. Now, Honorable Senators, upon being challenged by Senator Mandago MP, Senator Chute MP was not able to substantiate this statement as required pursuant to Standing Order 105.1. He subsequently requested the Speaker to provide the evidence for substantiation at the next sitting in accordance with Standing Order 105.2. Having acceded to the request, the Speaker directed Senator Chute MP substantiate the statement at the next sitting. Accordingly, and pursuant to Standing Order 105.2, I now invite Senator Mohamed Chute, CBS MP, to forthwith substantiate the statement, failure to which the Senator shall be deemed to be disorderly within the meaning of Standing Order 121. In the absence of such substantiation, Senator Chute MP will be required to withdraw the statement and apologize to the Senate. Senator Mohamed Chute, you may proceed, please.